Good morning, everyone. This is Heather Davis, and I'm going to be doing my weekly Angel Oracle card reading for the midweek beginning February 3rd, today. Okay, so cards I'm going to be using today, Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and my Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay, let's do a little bit of shuffling with the Energy Oracle cards. I've been feeling a lot of stuff breaking through from last week. Like a lot of the blockages, a lot of the problems that have arisen since Mercury retrograde are kind of starting to clear out. We're not going to be able to see everything quite yet, see what the future holds, but communications are starting to flow easier. We're kind of starting to see some of our patterns that we've been holding on to for so many years or for our entire lives. We're actually starting to see those patterns and take notice of things that we really need to change about ourselves. Things that have really been holding us back and things that have really been keeping us from moving into who we truly are. First card, Door to Value. Second card, Angel of Strength. Third card, Cornucopia. Okay, so the Door to Value. What this one is really telling me, it's you're really coming to terms and finding out your own worth. You have really started realizing, or you're going to this coming week, how wonderful and amazing you truly are. Whether you own a business, whether you're trying to further your career, whether you're trying to start a business, whether you're in a relationship where you've been treated very poorly. This coming week, you're going to start to see and take value of how much you're worth. You're going to start to let go of these preconceived notions that people have put in your head or that you yourself have created about yourself, and you're going to start to see that you're really an amazing person. And these people that have been holding you back, whether in your career or in your personal life, you're going to say, I don't need these people anymore. That I'm just going to push these people out of my mind, out of my life, because all they're doing is they're holding me back. I am allowing myself to be held back by these people. And that's where the Strength card comes in too. The Strength card is saying that you're going to gain the strength to step into who you're becoming. So really focus this coming week on what patterns are you holding on to that obviously need to be broken, but that have been in place because of your ideals about yourself. You know, whether you have a body image issue, whether you don't think that you're worth what you charge for your services, whether you've been denied a promotion or progress in your career because you don't actually think that you deserve it. Well, let me tell you something. You do. You do deserve it. You deserve all these wonderful, amazing things in your life, so go get them. Stop telling yourself you don't deserve them. You shouldn't get that position. You shouldn't go buy those expensive jeans because you don't think you have the best body. Get rid of all those notions about yourself. You are worth however much you think you are, and that is what you're showing to people. As I always say, it's the law of attraction. What you are putting out about yourself is how others are going to see you, is how others are going to react to you, okay? So make sure that you find your power and you find how much value you are to yourself, to your family, to your loved ones, to society, and step out into that amazing power that you have and see what kind of a reaction you get from other people. Okay, so the last card, Cornucopia. Once you realize how amazingly valuable you are as a person and what wonderful things you can offer yourself and others, all of that abundance is going to start flowing into you. Okay? You've been holding yourself back just with your own thoughts. And I read something earlier today about being a victim. We all are a victim at certain times in our life. However, if you're looking at it the right way, you're really not a victim. You're just being opened up to greater experiences and gaining greater knowledge about yourself, Okay, you're forced into those positions by the universe to find your strength and to say, "Hey, I am so much better than this. I am so much stronger than this. This is something that's so small in the grand scheme of things, in the big picture, and it's gone. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to let it influence my future." Okay? So as we start to move past all these ideals about ourselves, these limitations that we've placed on ourselves, and these thoughts that we're the victim, the world is doing this to us, the universe is doing this, all these other people are doing these things to us. As you move past all of that, so much more is going to become available to you. Just, it's abundance of everything, of love, career, finances, joy. The first thing I did this morning when I was connecting is I saw a whole lot of joy coming to all of you, because you're finally starting to step into your power. You're starting to step into what you can do with your life, what you can create for yourself. And that is a miracle. Okay, so I am going to move on to my Earth Magic cards, and I will shuffle and be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so from the Earth Magic deck, I asked, of course, for one card to give me a highlight of this week and ended up getting 4. My guides love to do that. Anyway, so the 4 cards I got: Ceremony, DNA or Karma, Clouds, Shape-Shifting, and Waterfall, Effortless. Okay, so what these cards are telling me is, this coming week, do a lot of meditation. Do a lot of internal assessments, because you are going to be going through some changes. It's the final week and a half of Mercury retrograde. So we do have a lot more changes coming. You have a lot of stuff still cropping up from the past. And meditating, clearing the air, balancing your chakras, balancing your emotions and your mental state. That's all going to really need to be done this week. Still have a lot of work ahead of us. However, I think these changes that are going to be coming about, that are actually changes in your karmic history, are going to become a lot more easy as we go through the week. Like I said, things are starting to break through. Things are starting to shift. Your persona about yourself, your how you react to other people, how you interact with society, you're going to start seeing a different part of yourself. And this is really amazing. And it's taken you a lot of work, a lot of time, and you deserve these changes that are going to be coming about for you. Okay, so things are going to start getting easier as the week progresses, and you're going to start to see changes, which is a wonderful thing. That's what we all want most of the time, right? Seeing good changes, positive changes in ourselves. Yep, and then the DNA karma, getting rid of some of that past karma. We are going to gain our strength and gain our positive outlook on ourselves. And so we're going to start to say, hey, I recognize that pattern. Even if it's been lifetimes and you can't see that far back, at least in this lifetime, I can see that pattern. I can see I've been holding on to this for far too long, and I am so much better than this. I'm going to get rid of it. And it's just going to open up an amazing floodgate for you of all these other things that you're going to be welcoming into your life, and getting rid of the old crap, and see what happens. See how your life changes for the better. Okay? So it's not going to be an easy week. I will say that. But you're gonna finally start seeing some of those changes in yourself and your environment to really help you stay positive and keep the faith. I know it's been a really, really hard journey for many of you. A lot of you are just starting your journey. A lot of you have been in a not so great place for many years now. And no matter where you are on your journey, you are going to start seeing some positive changes this week and some positive outcomes, okay? So stay strong. Only another week and a half of Mercury retrograde. And if you need any kind of personal readings to help you get through the next week and a half, please contact me. I do readings over Skype, over email, over the phone, www.blossominglight.com. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you later. Bye.